Something really weird to come out of feminism over the last decade is the war on boobs. They've really made an effort in Hollywood and in comics to present girls who are looking more like boys than they are like women. And part of that is removing one of women's most attractive feature, their breasts. And so if you look at who's been hailed as big modern actresses and all that, it's a lot of smaller chested women at this point. And if you look at the comics where they're drawing Captain Marvel or Kitty Pryde or any of these people, they're drawing them almost like they are men rather than women. So we are trying to fight back against that. We're launching a new comic book tomorrow. It's called Overmind. And this is going to be on Kickstarter. Of course, we're making a feminine female lead, as I like to say, not a strong female lead. And we are making sure those assets that everybody likes to look at in a beautiful redhead is prominent, front and center, and something you won't have to worry about being removed from my books. So check that out. It's a lot of fun. We're going to have a really great science fiction story. I really have outdone myself this time. I seriously, it's amazing. And that link's in the description below. Click on that. You can sign up. It'll get notified on the launch tomorrow morning, and I appreciate everybody who's done so. Well, the most recent attack on boobs is coming from the amazing Princess Sarah, this PS4 game right here. I already talked about what's happened in comics and what's happened with movies over the last several years. But video games have been a huge target of this as well. I've noticed they're censoring more and more of women, trying to make sure that there's not attractive women in games. Now, there's a reason for this. They're the most, biggest demographic of video game players are like teenage boys and men in their early 20s. And those are people who, of course, want to look at attractive ladies. It's a, testosterone-driven thing. It's natural for a man to be interested in women. I hate that I have to say this in 2022. But yes, it's natural for a young man to be attracted to the female form. That is a normal thing. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Your male gaze is not a problem. It's actually a biological necessity to propagate the species. It is a thing that we were designed for, to enjoy attractive women, and that's okay. Anybody telling you it's not okay, well, deal with them in another way. But they made an original promo poster for it, The Amazing Princess Sarah, and as you can see, she is quite a busty individual with a beautiful corset and some short skirt. Something very nice to look at. I'm suddenly interested in this game for whatever reason. I don't know anything about it, but the art looks really nice, and she's a very good-looking girl. Now they removed this image from everything entirely. They got rid of it. I don't know if there's been controversy or people going after them, the typical SJW mob going, "Oh my gosh, sexism," like they usually do. But they changed it here. You could see how they covered up the original image and just added this little cheap-looking extra piece of cloth here because, heaven forbid, boobs exist. We want to make sure those get covered up at all points. It'd be better if she was probably covering up her shoulders and wearing a burqa, so that we didn't have those evil male gazes on her. But one step at a time. That is where PlayStation's going with this. I just find it hilarious that they're so scared of just having attractive females in anything anymore. It's just shocking to me. Notice that how they cut the new image also so that they don't show off her legs, and that's another little censorship add-on there. But that's what they're doing. We don't know if the game itself is going to have a censored character or not. This is the original Steam game, but we'll see. We'll see how they go. When they start with the censorship pass, they almost never go back, and they always push it further and further in these sort of outrage stories. So that's it for today. I just find it ridiculous where we're going with stuff. And I remember when I was a teenager playing the extreme beach volleyball games. It makes me feel like an old man, I guess, but those were fun times, my friend. I wish they would have just left us alone to play our vidya. Then I wouldn't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Well, leave a comment down below with what you think. Are you interested in The Amazing Princess Sarah? Is this a good game? I don't know anything about it. Let me know. Hit that like and subscribe button, and, No more censorship. Stop the war on boobs and support good new content. See you guys soon.